Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK and today I have episode 2 of Washi Wednesday for you. So this one I go absolutely crazy nuts with the washi tape and I've decided to do a rainbow layout. So I've just gone through my stash of washi tapes. Now I have confessed before on how many washi tapes I have. I think I have I know it's over 200 rolls, maybe close to 300. Yes, I am obsessed, which is part of the reason that I'm doing this series for you. So I've just lined them up in rainbow colour order. So I've gone red, yellow, pink, green, orange, purple, blue. And I've chosen a few. Some of them have got sort of two, three or four. So I'm just using my T-square ruler there just to make sure that lines up straight. So I've started with the green, which is the middle colour in the rainbow series. And I'm just pulling strips of washi and just sticking them down. So some of them are lining up exactly, some of them are overlapping, some of them are longer, some of them are shorter. So yeah, just going down the page, adding all of these colourful strips. Now, it looks garish at the moment and it's a very colourful layout when it finishes. It is probably one of my most favourite layouts I've ever made, to be honest. So I wasn't sure as to how this was going to turn out, but I was really pleased with the result. So just adding in the orange there onto the purple. I'm going to speed this up in a second and just cut to the last few strips because I'm sure you're quite capable of sticking washi tape down like this if you're following along. And if you are, I would absolutely love it if you, when you've done your lift of this layout, if you want to, then do head over onto Instagram. Make sure you tag me at ScrappyNerdUK and use the hashtag ScrappyNerdUK as well. And then I can actually see all of your lovely designs that you've made as well. So this is the background finished, just with the washi tape. I use absolutely no pattern paper in this layout whatsoever. I am letting the washi tape do its job of decorating the page. So I'm just going to mat my photo onto some white card. This is a photograph of me and some work colleagues, an ex-work colleague. We met up for dinner one evening. And we were just being silly outside the restaurant, taking a few selfies. And yeah, I've had this photo sort of hanging around for a while and not really had chance to scrap it. So I thought this would be perfect because they are a crazy colourful bunch, which was almost my title. I just took the word colourful out of it. So what I'm going to do now, and I held my breath whilst I was doing this as well. I'm going to go absolutely embellishment crazy on this one. So I've got a random box of random stash that I never use, and it does not come from a collection. It's just bits that I've bought from the pound shop when they've had bits, from where else have I bought it from? Being Home Bargains, they've had a few bits. Hobbycraft, just random bits from Hobbycraft, and it just sits there and it doesn't get used. And I thought, I know I've got loads of stuff in there that's colourful. So each strip I am colour coordinating the embellishment. So these little bows here, I bought, I think when I first started scrapbooking. These bows here, I have absolutely no idea where they've come from, but the purple matched. So I'm just going to add on one of these paper bows to the purple. And it came with a little foam dot on the back. Now, I've had them so long that the foam dot had actually lost its adhesive. So I just took the foam dot off anyway because I didn't particularly want any height on the embellishments in this one. I do the same again for the yellow one as well and add that. And I'm being very careful when I'm adding these embellishments just to make sure that they're not exactly lining up. So if I've used two of the same, they're not lining up in a row next to each other. So next I've got these flags. These were bought from the Works ages and ages ago, and they've just been hanging around in my stash, never been used. And I thought I'd add these on. So I add a green, a pink, a yellow and a purple, and I just alternate the flags direction. And all I'm doing here is I'm just pushing that into the foam tape that's behind the photo. It saves me adding any extra tape or adhesive to it then. And this one here, I'm just going to poke behind that bow and just use some tape just to stick it down on top. And I'm not too sure whether that flag is actually going to stay on the layout, to be honest. I've had troubles with it, so I might have to go back and re-stick. So next I'm coming in with these glittered hearts. Now they were midway between pink and purple, so I do use them in both the pink section and the purple section. In with some Puffy Hearts. These are just bought from eBay, from a website somewhere in China. Really inexpensive, a couple of pounds I think these were, if that. And these are great and they go so far. I've got a couple of sheets of these. So I'm just using tone on tone again. So some of the red, some of the pink, some of the green, and some of the blue. I don't think there's any other colours on here that match. I think it's just the black ones that won't get used on here. I don't know if I use any of the yellow ones actually. I might do. And then I've got these puffy word stickers and doodads, hearts, stars, arrows, all sorts that I bought from Hey Little Magpie. And I love these. I've got 2 sheets of them and they're brilliant. So I'm just going to start adding on these. Now I'd started to add that puffy sticker onto the top of the washi, and the further out I moved it and realised actually having it on the side, I much preferred that. And it looks a little lost at the moment, but it does get balanced out with some of the other ones that I add on. So I do add quite a few of these on. So I add that blue one that says be yourself and just have that overhanging the blue section. And then I'm just going to add on some more of these little arrow, some more puffy stickers, and these are the arrow ones in yellow. And yeah, that yellow washi tape with the pineapples on. Yes, it's got pineapples on. It has absolutely no relevance to this layout, but it's yellow. And I really struggled with yellow washi tape. I have 2 rolls, and it's the 2 that are on there. But it really doesn't bother me. And to be honest, your eye really shouldn't be drawn just to that pineapple washi tape. It's the whole rainbow, and I absolutely love how the effect of this and how it all turned out. So just building up the embellishments here. You see there I did stick that green currently down underneath the photo. I was going to use that as my title, but I realised that it was actually getting quite lost on top of all of that colourful washi tape, so that will come off in a second. And instead I added the life noted in the red at the top there, but I noticed that be yourself was in line with it, so I'm just going to pull that down a little bit further. So I'm going to have a look at my white thickers, the phrase stickers, and I found these Amy Tan ones, and the word crazy was perfect. And because they're white, they sit very well on top of the coloured washi tape. It does help to tone that little bit down. And my title on here is going to be Crazy Bunch. So I'm just going through, I've got tons of alpha stickers. These are just a handful that I had nearby. I was looking at the wood grain ones and I thought, no, I am going to keep it rainbow themed again. So I've gone with these pink ones. And I was going to do the word bunch half in pink and then half in green, where the washi colours change. But I do quickly change my mind and just decide to keep the whole word in one colour, just to avoid any confusion. Yeah, so I do toy with the idea of getting the green one, and then I swiftly put that idea away. So just add in the last couple of letters here to spell out bunch, and I always use my little pick tool to pick the letters up. It's so handy. And I just bought my pick tool I got from Hobbycraft. I think it's like £6 or something. It's a Tim Holtz one. It's brilliant. That's my second one because I broke my first one. So just onto the finishing touches on this. So I decided there wasn't enough embellishment on it already that I would add some tiny word stickers. So again, I'm using green on green, pink on pink. These are like a mustardy yellow colour, so I'm going to use them on the yellow section. And just trying to slot them in as and when I can see a spot. that looks okay to pop them on. And then next, these are brilliant. These are the Bella Boulevard little bits, and I've had these in my stash for a while. And these are perfect because I've got some purple, blue and red, which will help me fill up the other gaps. I don't actually think I had any orange tiny word stickers. That doesn't surprise me at all. So yeah, just adding a few more of those words on, a couple in the blue. And then finally onto the red ones. And just add a few more of those in. And then sometimes I'm quite hit and miss with journaling, but I wanted to tell the story of this photo, where we were, what we were doing. And yeah, so I just add some hand-drawn lines at the bottom there where there's a natural gap, and just add my journaling in. So this is the finished layout. I don't add anything else to it, I don't think. No, there we are. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying Washi Wednesdays. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all next week for another episode of Washi Wednesdays.